Good morning. Good morning. It's HeatherBuckman.com, or it's Heather Buckman with HeatherBuckman.com. I'm coming to you live from my balcony. It's so beautiful out here. The squirrels are playing in the trees and getting ready for winter, so I thought I would just come out here and enjoy the day. So welcome to my High Five at 9, my daily dose of inspiration. I am so glad you guys are here. So when you jump on and you let me know you're here by saying hi in the comments below. Give me a little bit of thumbs up or some love. It just makes me feel like better that I'm not talking to myself, knowing that there's people here. It's funny because, normally I come here and I'm all dressed up, and I wanted to share something real quick as we're waiting for some people. I jump in the shower and I have to do my hair. So today I'm just like, whatever. I have my workout clothes on. What I found is if I jump in the shower too soon and I get all dressed to start my day, then I skip my workouts, and, my kids and stuff have this baby coming up in April and are getting married and stuff like that. So there's a lot of pictures that I need to focus on my goals for my health and try to get back in shape. So I am not being perfect in these videos. I'm being vulnerable and being real. Like, it's just going to be me. I'm coming to you live to share my tips with you. But it's about being perfect, and I've talked about it so many times, which kind of leads me into my topic for today about the number one reason that I believe a lot of us don't reach our goals in our, our health or business or life, and that's kind of fear, right? Like, I have, a fear of not being perfect and being judged about what you guys are going to think if I just come in here wearing, workout clothes for a video. So I have to go and find a perfect outfit, and in reality, our fears can stop us from moving ahead, right? I mean, if it's not perfect, why would we get on the video and do a video? When, getting on a video and giving a daily dose of inspiration is more important to me than being perfect and letting that fear of being what other people think. Because if I don't do it, I'll never know if I made a difference in somebody's life, right? So today I just wanted to share, some fears with you, because I know, I don't want to say I have a fear of failure. I definitely have a fear of heights. I, can see it when I go skiing and when I walk up, certain steps that are really high, or walking on a bridge. I mean, we all have basic fears that we can think of. Maybe you're afraid of dogs. Maybe you're afraid of spiders. I heard Walking Dead last night. It was pretty gruesome. Maybe that's a fear of what happens there. I mean, we all have fears in our everyday life. But how are your fears stopping you from reaching your goals? That's the question, because I really believe there's a lot more fears in our life than what people think about, right? Like, here's just one. Like, if you're trying to get started on a goal or start your own business, not knowing where to start is a fear, right? I don't know if I can do this. It's, I don't know how to get started. That's a fear that holds us back. So instead of asking yourself, I don't know where to start, just say, oh my gosh, I know I'm going to talk to so-and-so, or I'm going to look this up, and I'm just going to do something, and it's going to get me started, and it's going to lead me to the next question that I need to go find some answers to, right? And that goes to the next one, fear of not knowing it all. Again, if you don't know it all, you might not even start, because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do all of this. Good morning, Brittany. So don't let your fear of not knowing what to do stop you, because the answers are there and they'll come to you, but you've got to get started to know what your fear is, right? Same thing I just said, fear of what other people think, right? You could sit there all day and go, if I don't have my makeup done, if I don't have the perfect outfit, if I don't know what exactly to say, it's going to stop us from moving forward in our goals, right? So don't let those fears of what other people think stop you, especially if you're running a business. I always say, people won't pay your bills by their thoughts, right? So just go out there and focus on your goals, because that's more important than what other people think, right? Because trust me, most people aren't thinking about you. They're thinking about their everyday busy life. Fear of how to gain the resources that I need to move forward. If you don't have a gym, you might be like, oh my gosh, I can't succeed because I don't have a gym membership. There's a lot of other ways that you can work out and lose weight, right? So don't fear, I don't have the money, I don't, turn your thoughts around that if I just go and do this, I know the resources will come to me, right? Fear of, can I do this? I kind of talked about that. That's fear of being unsuccessful. You don't know until you try, right? So just go out there and try it. Don't have this thought of, I can't do this. There's the fear of being successful. Like, do you believe that that's a fear, to be successful? Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Linda. It's amazing how, like, that can stop us. Like, we get this, like, panic in our, oh my gosh, I'm going to the next level, because that might mean you have to put in a little more time, a little bit more effort. Like, you don't know where the next step's going to be. Again, it all kind of circles around, right? But fear of being successful is just as fearful as being unsuccessful and I can't do this, right? So take away that fear. Fear of money. Do you know there's a fear of making money? You might be right on the verge of like I don't know, a $5,000 pay raise in yourself or something, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. And all of a sudden you pull back, right? It's hard to say, oh my gosh, I'm going to take this to the next level, or, you know, what is this money going to do? Or maybe it goes back to, what do people think, right? So fear of money is a fear too. So don't, and it could be maybe you think your product is too expensive, or your services are not, you know, like you're overpaying. I mean, it could be just as that. If you have those thoughts in your head of money issues, I guarantee you they're going to be put out into the universe, and that will come back to you as a way of not moving forward in your business. Hey, Linda, I definitely think fear of success is, you know, definitely really real. It's hard to push past a boundary that we have, right? And then fear of failure. I mean, I think that's one of our biggest things is, and I kind of touched on it, is if we don't know if we can do it, we'd rather not do it and take that chance of living our life where we are than taking that chance of going forward towards our dreams, because failure hurts, right? It really cuts a gut going, I can't do this. Like, but just turn those thoughts around and say, I can do this. I know people that can help me. I know the resources are out there. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Judy. Everything you want is right there. It's right on the other side of some of these fears. But until you like make an effort to go past them, like, you're not going to go anywhere. And I don't care what kind of goal it is. It could be like, you know, working your marriage. You might be like afraid that your husband's not going to turn around, right? You could be afraid of not being able to lose the weight because you've done it before and it never worked for you. There's a lot of things that we stop ourselves from because of our fears. So that's what I'm getting at today, is don't stop because you're being fearful. You know, push through those fears, because I know what you want is right on the other side of that, right? It's right there. Do you guys get it? Am I making sense? Give me some thumbs up, right? So today, like, if you guys like have your thoughts and you're going throughout your day, you know, I always carry a little journal with me or my planner. Kind of sit here and really start to pay attention to what you're saying to yourself, and ask yourself, is this like a fear? I mean, is it a hidden fear? I really kind of encourage you to Google it if you don't know, but is it a fear of something that's going to stop you? Is it, you know, I think our excuses come from fears, and we don't always recognize them, because like, who would think, you know, there's such a thing as fear of money and making money? I mean, it is. It's true. You know, who would think that fear of being successful is a thing? It's true, because it changes who you are and how people think about you, and all of that plays into our mind, and then it stops us from wanting to move forward. So really start kind of writing it down and start paying attention to what you say to yourself. You know, instead of saying, can I do this? Start asking yourself, what happens if I don't do this, right? What if I don't take that leap? What if I don't try? What am I giving up? You know, I know Brittany has a brand new baby. If I don't try to move forward in my business because I'm afraid of, you know, how to do this, or the money, or I'm afraid of success, or I'm afraid I can't do this, or, you know, what are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind the legacy that you're helping your family. You know, maybe take another vacation, or their retirement, you know, your college fund, or your personal retirement fund. I don't know what it means. Maybe just a bigger Christmas, right? So start really, really paying attention to what you say to yourself, and ask you, is it just a fear? And what can I do today to try to turn it around and overcome it, right? If I'm afraid of rejection, that's another one, right? We're afraid of rejection and what people think. Pick up the phone and just call somebody. Maybe just ask them your opinion. Hey, I really want to do this. Can I get your opinion on it? You know, I value you. That will make a difference, because they'll probably come back and say, yeah, I really support you. I love you, and I'm going to help you. So That's it. I really believe our fears stop us from reaching all our goals. I know I have tons of them. I have some action items today that my one girlfriend challenged me to do last week, and I pushed it off. So I'm promising myself I'm going to do it this week. I have to, right? Because if I don't, I'm going to stay stuck, and I don't want to be stuck anymore. I want to go past it. I want to move forward in my life, in my dreams, right? So I am going to take the leap of faith to step past one of my fears. And I would love for you guys to, join me. What's one of your fears? Like, leave a comment below and let me know. Let me know what you're going to do to push a little bit past it. Maybe it's a phone call and asking for some information on something you just don't even really know. Maybe it's, putting some money aside because you need to do that for your retirement, but those bills that are coming the rest of the month are gonna get paid. You're gonna find a way, right? So that's it. Have a great Monday. I love Mondays. It's a great way to start my week. It's I'm moving forward. I'm gonna push past being perfect. That's why I'm here in my sweatshirt on a nice breezy chilly day outside, because I think this crispier air will wake me up and get me excited to move forward, and I'm ready to push past my fears, and I hope you guys are too. So if this gave you value, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'm live every day at 9 o'clock except for the weekends, just to give a little positivity and inspiration in your day. And stop by my website, heatherbachman.com. I'm hoping to relaunch it, so it's going to be a whole new thing, hopefully this week. I'll talk to you soon. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Love ya. Bye.